Today we're breaking down a new monk build for you inside of Diablo Immortal, courtesy of my good friend PT6, who is now in the Scrappy Echoes family. Let's take a look at his build. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo. Welcome back to the channel, and we want to start off by looking at the damage and life that can be done by this monk. Now, the monk is a level 60 Paragon 23 at the point of recording this video, which was approximately 1 week ago, and the damage is just under 3,000 with life around 34,000, a little bit more. But combat rating is another thing that's pretty important. With 1,017 on the combat rating, things are looking pretty good for a monk of this level. But let's dive into the skills that PT6 is using inside of his build. So the first attack being used is the Fist of Thunder. Of course, all of these skills are going to be max level because he has reached level 60, where all of your skills are max level. He's utilizing Seven-Sided Strike as his first skill, which in my opinion is probably one of the best, most important ones to use as a monk. Exploding Palm, rank 10, is being used as well. He's coming in with the Cyclone Strike and Mystic Allies as his fourth and final skill. Now, if you guys have builds that you like, be sure to hit me up on Discord, because my plan is to bring you new builds for every single class every single month. That means essentially every season inside of Diablo Immortal, I'll be giving you guys 6 new builds, as long as there are 6 character classes. And when there's 7, that will be 7 every month. You get what I'm trying to say. Now, Peter's rocking the Vanquisher Paragon tree, and much like me with my Barbarian, he is going with all damage, the bottom tier of that, and currently has plus 440 damage from his Paragon. Also, his Legacy of the Herodrum has been kept up to date and is being updated as well. You can see where he is right now so far with those builds. He's gaining an extra 88 damage, an extra 800 life, armor 54, armor penetration 54, potency 18, and resistance 36, all from that Herodrum. But now let's take a look at the gems and the gear that Peter's using. Now, keep in mind, gear you have to find as well as gems, and if you aren't buying crests inside of Diablo Immortal, it's going to be more difficult for you to find some of those 5-star gems. So keep in mind, we're going to be looking at what he's going for with these gems and with this build, rather than what he actually has, because maybe he has gems that you guys can't attain, or maybe that he has gems that you guys don't want to attain, or maybe he's a free-to-play player and doesn't have some of those higher level gems. So things can be modified here, of course, but let's see how he builds it out. Starting out with the headpiece, Tranquility's Gaze, which is gonna be focusing on willpower and strength. His primary attack, reduce enemies' healing by 6%. Socketed, he's using the Hunger, which is going to heal 60% base damage and life each time you defeat an enemy. Movement speed is increased by 4% for 3 seconds each time this occurs. The second piece of gear that he's wearing, his chest piece that is the Breath of Incense, focusing on vitality and strength. The block chance is increased here by 5%. Inside of this chest piece, he is wearing the 1-star Chained Death. He has it ranked up to level 4 right now. Increases damage done by your attacks by 1.8% per target hit, up to a maximum of 7.2 with 4 targets. The shoulders Peter's wearing are the First Wind, focused on fortitude and willpower. Accuracy rating increased by 15%. Now we're getting a sneak peek of the gem here, and it's a Blessing of the Worthy. Now, Blessing of the Worthy is a 5-star gem. He has a 2 out of 5-star version. Now, I'm not sure if he picked this up from the shop or if he found it on his own. I'm assuming that he probably picked it up from the shop in one of those package deals, because that was the gem deal available during season 1. But here is what the gem stats are. When you take damage, you have a 20% chance to unleash Retribution on all nearby enemies, dealing damage equal to 12% of your maximum life. He has this one ranked up to a rank 1, and I'll tell you, this is an extremely strong gem inside of the game. It's one that I have not yet picked up, but I think I may be buying all of the packs for it, which is about 150 or 175 bucks. Crazy, but before it goes out of the shop, I may want to pick it up and start using it inside of my Barbarian as well. It's an extremely strong gem. Very hard to get if you're just running a few crests here and there, but it is available in the shop if you are someone that wants to spend money inside Diablo Immortal. If not, maybe consider something else that's going to do more damage. Champion's Melody are the pants, increasing fortitude and willpower. The magic damage here is damage taken while suffering loss of control, decreased by 6%. Damage taken, reduced by 2%. So I like how this is going to help out with not really a shield, but just keeping damage off your monk. And Peter is rocking the Lightning Core gem. This is a 2-star gem, and it has to do with shocking. So your primary attacks and movement slowly charge you up with electricity. When fully charged, your next primary attack will release Chain Lightning, dealing 90% base damage plus 1,134 to nearby enemies. Now, of course, these stats are going to increase as things are upgraded, and as it looks right now, he only has his Lightning Core up to a level 1. Spirit's Reach is the primary weapon we are using right here, and you have attributes: 41 vitality, 38 extra in strength. The magic here is damage to enemies suffering loss of control increased by 7.5%, and the critical hit damage increased by 4.5%. Now, Peter has the Berserker's Eye gem slotted. It's a 1-star gem, and one that I personally really love, especially with a melee style class. It's debatable with the monk, but I actually do like it a lot. He's ranked it up to a level 5, increases all damage you deal by 8%, and increases your critical hit chance by 1%, but also increases damage you take by 5%. So it's going to allow you to take more damage, but you deal 8% more. For me, I will take the damage that I deal over something about that's going to hurt me. So I like this gem. It's one that I would use in my Barbarian as well, especially if I was looking for 1-star gems to utilize. And the secondary is Reaching Rebuke, and this is a nice looking piece because it has 3 attributes: plus 33 fortitude, plus 29 willpower, and plus 32 strength. Magic here: skill damage increased by 3%, critical hit chance increased by 3%. What gem does he have socketed here? So now, if you have purchased the Battle Pass for $5, you would have gotten a bunch of these gems, and I'm assuming that is what PT6 has done right here. He's socketed the Fervent Fang, ranked it up to level 3, and this is a 2-star gem. Each time you damage an enemy, increases the damage it takes from your attacks by 1 and change percent, up to a maximum of 10.5% at 10 stacks. This also increases the damage you do to elite monsters by 1.5%. I don't love this gem, but I do like that it could throw more damage more quickly. Now, also, if you look at PT6's gear, it is all either level 6 or level 5. He is pretty much upgrading evenly. Remember, you want to get all of these to level 6 as quickly as you can. That is the goal. So he's looking pretty good right here with his one and only 5-star gem, the Blessing of the Worthy, which is actually a 2 out of 5 stars. So it's a gem with 5-star potential. Now, obviously, PT6 is looking for his set items, as we all are. Remember, when you're on Hell 1, you can get 2 pieces. When you upgrade to Hell 2, you can unlock 2 more pieces that you can potentially get, and Hell 3 will get you the final 2 pieces. So you're going to be able to get them as you progress through the game. At this point in time, while he was recording this, he had been in Hell 1, so had unlocked 2 of the green pieces, or 2 of those set items, being the boots and being the waist. As you can see, his total resonance right now is 375, and he can directly increase his gem resonance by upgrading his gems or socketing gems that have higher resonance, which would essentially be gems that have higher numbers of stars. And it looks like the build PT6 is going with is the 7-sided Exploding Palm technique. PvE, it looks like his build is very similar to what we are seeing right here. So let's actually take a moment and check out what this monk looks like in action. We're gonna cut out some of the most action-packed moments, splice them together, and then we'll be right back. So what do you guys think of this monk build? Do you have one that you like better, or is this one that you want to try? Remember, I'm always looking for class builds. It's something that I want to heavily cover here on the channel, and I can't do it myself because I'm a barbarian. I will bring you bard builds of my own, but I will have to rely on the community, which could possibly mean you, to bring me other class builds. Hit me up on Discord inside of the Scrappy Echoes server. The link is in the description of this video, and you can either come join us in the clan or just hit me up and say, yo, Echo, I got a great build that you should check out for the channel. Remember, you need to be high level. You can't be low level. You can't be a beginner, because I want to bring everyone the best guides with the best builds inside of Diablo Immortal. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. And if you want to see more, hashtag more Diablo Immortal in the comments section below. Have a great day, guys, and be good.